According to CBS Insights, only 5% of software founders succeed. But that shouldn't be like that. In our agency, after 10 years of helping business owners build their own tech products, we found a way to grow the success rate up to 10 times. Every second software we build and launch with our clients succeed. The main secret I personally realized is that it's all about the founder, their background and the mindset. So we put software founders into 3 buckets. And only one of these buckets has higher than 50% success rate. The other 2 buckets have lower than 5%. So what kind of software founder you are, what type of software founder succeeds the most, and what does it take to become the most successful tech founder? Hi, my name is Vitaliypodoba. I am the CEO of a software development agency named SoftFormance, and I help business owners build and launch their own software. In this video, I will show you 3 types of software founders based on real-life stories from popular technology businesses. And at the end of this video, I will compare all 3 types and show you how to improve your odds, so watch it till the end. Before I move on to the first type of software founder, I would like to establish 3 criteria to distinguish our software founders. First one, goals and priorities. What are the founders' goals to start the software in the first place? 2, the team and personal involvement. Who builds the business and the technical part, the software part, and how much time the founders will spend on it. 3, the funds. Where does the money come from and what is the cost structure? With that, we are ready to enter the first type of software founder, and as I promised you, I will tell you a real business story about each of these founder types. Type number 1, business owner. This guy started a small web development agency back in 1999 and did an excellent job for their clients. But this didn't feel satisfying anymore, and they decided to find their way to building and launching, selling their own software products. They made a small, smart move and sold a 70 pages e-commerce report at first. And after they got an audience and experimented a bit with marketing, they built their first software product, a project management system for small businesses and teams. They did it all while still serving web design clients. These days, this project management software has over 3 million paid accounts. It's all bootstrapped and they never looked for VC funds. These guys also authored a bunch of best-selling books for developers and business owners. So do you know who I'm talking about? These guys are Jason Fried and David Heinemeier Hansson, and their main product is named Basecamp. The business owner type is an entrepreneur who has at least one successful business in their portfolio and a steady stream of income. This person wants to build a new income stream leveraging software and technology. The business owner type got the necessary minimum of marketing and sales experience and an entrepreneur mindset. These people get into new venture with a clearly defined audience and usually keep serving the same people with a new software offer. So what are 3 metrics for the business owner type? First one, goals and priorities. Usually business owners want to create a new income stream and add just one more successful business to their portfolio. But sometimes it might organically grow into something bigger like unicorn startup size. They usually go lean and take it all to the profit day as soon as possible. Business owners, entrepreneurs, they are like that. Second, the team and personal involvement. Business owner types start with hiring an agency to build software. Later, it might turn into in-house hires. They do it on part-time basis as they still need to run their main cash flow generating business, and they don't do much with their own hands. They prefer to hire others to do the work and just organize the stuff. Third one, funds. They invest from their monthly cash flow from their existing businesses. Software founder type number 2, startupper. Now it's time for another story. These 2 brothers from Ireland built their first software being school kids and successfully bootstrapped it to sell in a couple of years for $5 billion. In a few more years, they dropped out of college to start a new venture. They didn't want to bootstrap it at that time, even though they had money, time, and also excellent engineering skills. Instead, they got a huge vision to disrupt the online payments industry. They set up to play big from day one. With the previous track record, they quickly got seed funding. In a couple more years, they closed Series A funding. It all started in 2010, and even this fall, they got 100 million funding round closed. and they keep raising money more and more and more and many more times. They add a new product to their ladder every 2 to 3 months. They invest and acquire other startups actively. They are now valued at 35 billion plus. They are an ideal example of unicorn software startup. So who are these guys? These brothers are John and Patrick Collison, and their company is Stripe LLC. You know it for sure. This kind of founder, startupper, steps into the game with a huge vision and looks for big VC money as soon as possible. Startupper usually fails multiple times before turning it into success. This is how all the skills and experience are acquired. That's right. In this case, the team is super important. Startupper prefers working with partners over outsourcing core technology. Why? Because we see money like in-house teams over outsourced departments. Unlike business owner, startupper often starts with an idea and then tries to find product market fit from scratch. That's why success rate for startuppers is much lower than for business owner type, and they play big and they fail big and fail pretty often. So, okay, what about our 3 criteria, 3 metrics? Metric number 1, goals and priorities. They want to grow it big, fast, and then sell it. Criterion number 2, the team and personal involvement. The core team usually consists of 2 or 3 co-founders, for example, the hacker CTO, the hustler, SEO and sales, and hipster UI and UX designer. These guys prefer doing it all by themselves and hiring in-house after VC money came in. Of course, they work on this full time. Third metric, the funds. Before traction, they use their own savings, help from family and friends, and if they got lucky, they will get seed money from startup accelerators. After the traction stage, things change dramatically and they are looking to raise venture capital money. Software founder type number 3, employee. Okay, that's the last story for today. During his professional career, he worked as a marketing analyst, social media manager, and product manager, but side hustles have always been a part of his life since childhood. On November 6, 2013, as one of the last of such hustles, he began a simple mail newsletter between friends, sharing the latest tech products and apps they stumbled across. To his surprise, the subscribers base grew pretty fast, and when it became evident that people like and need it, this founder brought a programmer, his friend, to build a website and move all the community from the mailing list there. This was the point when the side project turned into a full-time position. In just over 5 years, that email list that started as a side project has become a widely popular spot for the tech community. This startup is Product Hunt, and the founder is Ryan Hoover. Employee type of a software founder, this is the person with a dream to start her own business. She's doing this for the first time without much prior business or tech-related experience, and this founder got no technical skills to build software. This person burns night oil and also spends all weekends working on a new idea. Costs of starting a tech product are pretty high for the employee founder. The initial investment for the MVP version is crucial in this scenario. Employee type needs to pay development agency to build software. This kind of founder needs to acquire both high-level tactical skills and business skills to sell the product. So what about our 3 metrics? First one, goals and priorities. It could be both a big huge startup or just a small bootstrap venture to pay the bills and get rid of the boss. And the main priority at the beginning is of course to go lean and on budget. So the team and personal involvement metric number 2 usually consists of 1 person plus maybe temporarily hired dev agency or freelance programmer to lower the costs. All other things are paid with time for the employee type of founder. Employee founder types can work only part-time on their big dream, nights and weekends. Metric number 3, the funds. Money in this case comes from own savings, friends and family borrows, and monthly salary. As a bonus, there is a subtype of employee software founder type that we name programmer. The only difference between employee and programmer types is that Programmer can build the first MVP version of his or her own and thus make more tries with different products. Costs of failure are a bit smaller than for the employee type. The programmer type usually risks the time but not the money. The biggest challenge for the programmer type is to learn how to market and sell the product. You know, when you build something with your hands, you don't have enough time to sell it. So who gets the most luck? In our agency, we work with all three types of founders, and there are success stories with founders coming from all three categories. My first 8 software products that I started when I was in the employee/programmer category failed miserably due to my lack of marketing and sales skills. But then the last 2 software products that I bootstrapped with my partner being an agency owner went pretty fine. Trying new startup ideas from the business owner perspective was way more relaxed. I had a bit more time as my team was serving clients, and I had a bit more cash to invest in building and marketing new ideas. Even though I knew how to program, I still hired developers to build the software. I wanted to focus on product strategy and sales, not on building software myself. And you know what? Our preferred category of clients are people coming from the business owner category. The business owner category success ratio is the highest. Every second software product or app we build for our clients sells. These people are okay with playing small at first, and they know what it takes to build a new income stream, be it technology or just a local store. They usually start things on the market side and not on the technical side. And they sell a new product to their existing customers and audience that they already understand. They have enough monthly cash flow to fund a new idea for the long term until they figure out how to sell it. And they got the mindset and can sustain the hard times. On the other side, programmer and employee type of founders, they need to learn and figure out a lot of customer and marketing stuff. And of course, hardest part is a mindset shift in the business. It's much harder to turn 9 to 6 employees into an entrepreneur than help serial business owners step into the software business for the first time and create one more income stream for them. Now you will ask, what about startuppers? Well, similarly to the employee type, less than 5% of them succeed, unfortunately. And you know what? Most of the popular software products were actually bootstrapped and got professional money only at the later stages. So startuppers need to satisfy both investors and customers. Evidently, investors are put first. In startup mode, priorities can change often, pressure builds up, the environment changes instantly, and stress is growing. That's why it's not my personal preference to start a new business in startup mode. I prefer to start small, bootstrap things step by step, or investing from my existing business, or even better from this new one, revenue as soon as possible. I love to chase clients and revenue instead of pulling VC funds and borrow money from them. Of course, there is no right way to start up. Some start lean, some don't. You might start with a huge goal and look for VC funds to scale your business, but end up pushing it all on your own. Or you might never think about disrupting your industry and just want to build a small tech business, but it naturally grew to something being bigger and now booming. In our agency, we love working on building profitable software from day one, where we get paid from revenue and not from founders' pockets or investors. We prefer building businesses over startups. Now, it's up to you to pick your goals with new software and tech ventures, but please make sure you align your actions and processes with these goals. And I hope after figuring out what type of founder you are, you will speed up your journey and enjoy the whole process a lot more. So what kind of software founder are you? I invite you to comment below. Okay, in this video I told you about 3 types of software founders and which type has the best luck out there with selling their own products. If you have a software idea you would love to launch and come from the business owner type of founders, and you would love to get some help building and launching your software, then please leave an application in the link below this video and my team will get back to you within 1 working day. Otherwise, just join my Facebook group named Software Founders and start learning from other business owners working on their software products. The link is also below this video. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel to get notifications about new videos. See you in the next video, and remember, people need your software.